So this is our standard greenhouse. It's going to be about 27 feet 3 inches wide, and it is going to be 41.5 feet long. Our normal greenhouse is a 34.5, but they went ahead and bought a 7-foot extension for $1,400 extra, and that way they can have it a little bit longer. It fits their area a little bit better doing that. The purlins are all secure. So this bottom purlin, it's 4 inches. It's the bottom part right here. That's 4 inches above that interface right there. Excuse me, 5 inches. So the distance between here and here is 5 inches. So that's where the first purlin starts. Second purlin here, that's 4 feet from here up to here, 4 feet. And then we went another, it's about 42 inches, and then you drop it down to 30, 30, 30. So up on top, you're a little bit tighter up there where you're gonna have a heavier snow load. And there's a lot of variable. If you wanted to go 2 feet or 30 inches, great. We went 30 just because it worked out that way. Went a little wider on these just to make it look better. So we'll put hoop end vents at the top. We'll have one person door here that's about 40 inches wide. On this side, we'll put a vent up top here, and then we'll have a person door on one of the sides, and then we'll have a pair of double doors here. That way the customer can get a car in the wintertime and better use the space for storage while she's not growing. Before we're complete, we'll go ahead and build up these end walls here with a little bit of dirt. It'll seal it up really good. That way there's no gaps allowing air to come in. So that's all you really need for venting on this design, just on your hoop ends. Should actually work pretty good when it's all said and done. So I have a come along and some chain, so it pulls this section here. I also have just chains. I've already tightened that up in the middle. What that did is it brought the whole side of this greenhouse that way, and then the one over here, this chain here, is going to bring this hoop here this way, just to make it nice and straight. And I'm taking this this level here for the end wall, just making sure it's all going to come out really straight. So the purlin's actually going to pull the whole thing over, so I don't have to worry too much about, getting multiple pick points. Seemed to work pretty good. One thing that Bridger went and did is he put all the 4 screws per post. I've mentioned before, each screw has about 300 pounds of shear resistance, so putting 4 in there at that interface, it gives you about 1,200 pounds of shear force resistance. And the worst case uplift force on this design is about 300 pounds, so you have a safety factor of about 4. So it's a pretty strong, robust system. The next step to do is to go ahead and frame up the end walls. So now that we've chained things up and got it kind of square, it's not 4-0, but it's square enough, you're not going to notice anything. We'll go ahead and frame up the end walls. It'll be something Bridger's going to do. And then after the end walls, both the front and the back end walls are done, the doors and the vents are framed up, we'll go ahead and put up the glazing. And glazing is going to take about 2 days. I think framing the end walls probably about 2 days. Trim probably, honestly, probably 2 days. So 6 days, this would be complete. It's about what it took to get to this point with the posts in, the hoops in, and made. I think my son's out about 60 hours total. So I guess that's about right. 120 hours is the estimate on it. So comes out to be about right. Anyway, hey, I'll keep you posted on this as it progresses. Thanks.